midnight. This time we could fight some more, but we won't end unless it's pure. I'll meet you after midnight. Midnight's you and me after midnight. Midnight.
What up? It's your girl SeanTrè coming to you on Instagram, and I'm probably gonna post this on TikTok. I wanted to give y'all some BTS on how I created the dope record called Midnight, sung and performed by Miss Talie, a phenomenal artist that is on the up and up and getting ready to be one of the biggest, dopest artists that you will know. So I'm going to show you some of the session, of course, and just some of the sounds that I used to create this record. Thankful to each and every one of you who have streamed the record so far. We're at 12,000 views on the video, so thank you so much for all the support. For anybody who's reposted, who's sent it to other people, we appreciate all the love and support, and I hope you enjoy this video. Production part. So I'm going to play some of this. I've already produced, of course, because the record is already out, but I'm going to play some of the parts of the record so you can hear it, and just, you know, see how all the sounds kind of came together. I'm one of those producers who do like to layer my tracks. I like my tracks to sound full. I like them to sound like it's in your chest. You know, if you don't feel it right here in your chest, I ain't doing something right. So I want that sound. That's a part of what makes SeanTrè is feeling that beat in your chest and being able to really vibe. So I'll be back in 2 seconds with the breakdown of Midnight. Y'all, so I'm going to start with a couple of the instruments, some of the sound effects and the drums I use. So this is basically a sound effect that I've found. I'm going to show you. I'm using Propeller Head Reasons 13. I'm going to show you here what version I'm on for those of you who are interested. And here we are with the sounds that I use. So in Reasons, they have sound modules, and at the top, you can see some of the sound modules that I use. This Kratos 2 is what I usually use to kind of pump up my kicks and kind of give them a little bit more beefy sound. Then I have my own drum sounds. I'm going to go in here briefly for you guys to kind of see. Like, I have shortcuts to all of my sounds here so that I can get to them quickly. But these are all of my kicks that I actually put together from various places. Some of you may be familiar with some of these kits. I also have Crucial Keys drum kit, which I use. Shout out to Mr. Crucial Brothers, aka Crucial Keys. I use this kit quite a bit. He has some really dope snares and kicks in there. And then several other places that I've gotten sounds from. So here's just a little bit of where I go when I'm creating these types of tracks. So I'm going to come out of there. And another one of my favorites is Serum. Serum is one of the dopest VTSs you can use when it comes to doing pop records or honestly anything. I'm going to show you that mine is, shout out to my boy Dunlap. I was able to get a ignorant amount of sounds for for Serum. So over here you can see when you buy Serum, it doesn't come with, it comes with the stuff that's already in it. However, there are other extensions that you can buy to really like make it like these are all the things that I have for Serum. So I have a ignorant amount of sounds in Serum. I haven't really used a lot of these yet. What I normally do, especially like with my 808s, they got some really cool 808s in here. I will put the stars by them so that I can remember which ones I liked. And at the top, this is like my favorites. So these are all my favorite 808s. And then the ones without the stars are not my favorites. But yeah, I got a ignorant amount of sounds in there. So another little VTS and Reasons is synchronous. It is very dope when it comes to putting a lot of stutter effects. You can also automation or automate these sounds to kind of do what you want them to do. So I'll usually use that for that reason. And then this here is called the automatic. This one will just kind of beef up your 808s or your drums a little bit more if you want it to have a little bit more kick. And then arcade. Arcade is one of the dopest VTSs. They've expanded it so much now where you can use the sample kit or you can actually use it as a instrument. If I go into any one of these, you see right here, you hit instruments, you have these where you can basically click and download. And once you download them, you can play them as a actual instrument and not a sample. So it honestly can do whatever you want it to do. It's a very you can sample in here as well. It has abilities for you to sample. Like if I want to take, let's say I open a sound kit. Let me try to go back. If I open a sound kit and I just want to, let's say I do this one since it's already downloaded. Let's say we do this one and I want to take this sound. I can just click on this guy up here and generate a kit. And it's going to build a kit for me. And then from here, I can manipulate it. The drums, it kind of splices them across all the keys. And then you can put whatever type of texture you want on it. You can change the dynamic of the frequencies over here. It's just I don't produce without arcade. I'm just letting y'all know. So then going down, I have my own crashes. And then I have some other little cool stuff. This is a factory VST that Propeller had created. But you can also purchase it and use it in other DAWs if you like it. I love Europa. It's really cool. So I use that a lot in a lot of my pop production. And then, of course, arcade. So that's just a little background about what I use. And I'm going to get into the production part. All right, y'all, we back. So I'm going to go top down and bring in each sound so that you can hear the track come together. The magic that was created with Midnight. Here we go. So we're going to start with the hi-hats. Again, I do a lot of layering, so you'll hear right at the beginning, there's going to be two different hi-hats layering each other, and then so on and so forth with the drums. so you get the idea of how all that came together, and what are some of the sounds that I use when I produce music. All right, so that is the breakdown of Midnight. I'm going to run it back from the top. I'm going to let it play from the verse to the hook. And I hope you guys once again enjoy it. My name is SeanTrè. You can follow me on IG at SeanTrè Music, of course. TikTok is SeanTrè, SeanTre. It's your girl. Thank you for everyone again for streaming the record. Shout out to Talie. Shout out to all of the team that's involved in putting this song together. It has definitely been really dope to create. And stay tuned. We got more for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got more. You know, just stay locked in with your girl Trey. And I'll see you in a bit. Peace.
SeanTrè.